The map is enchanted to help.
Lumos.
Perhaps I'll pay a visit.
I wonder how we get into Blackpool.
Hogwarts always has another.
Protego!
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego!
Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso! Levioso!
Good form.
I know.
Can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a...
I do enjoy life duels.
Stupid.
All of my students were this adept. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Protego!
Levioso! Levioso!
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom. So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
Levioso! Levioso!
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that... Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Exclusive and
Till next time.
What are you up to now?
Professor Ronan tends to go on it.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
But I haven't found it. Probably for the best. I'd be at the Three Broomsticks all day.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. Excellent. Happens to the best of us. Splendid! Not to worry.
Accio!
That's it! Stay focused. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Accio!
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing good.
Happens to the best of us.
Here we go! There we go. Do not think I will start going easy on you now. Be sharp. Yes! Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Accio!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Phew. I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Accio!
Don't lose your composure.
Here we go! That is how it's done. Do not think I will start going easy on you now. Keep trying. Watch this. There we go. Not exactly your typical lesson. Not that I mind.
Not to worry. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done, but
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using
A
it on
word,
clothing,
if you
to be
would.
precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
What survives the reign of this headmaster? I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me.
I have...
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Protego. Protego.
Professor, why must I...
Accio. Revelio. Levioso! Levioso!
Never thought I'd witness Sebastian lose a duel.
Accio! Protego!
Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom
Everyone hates you. I haven't much interest in a game. Rather an overreaction.
Anyway, I don't think...
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your...
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my...
Haven't you any friends at school? I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio!
Professor?
They are meant to give you first. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Revelio!
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Lumos. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio. Protego!
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Lumos. Protego!
Professor, they are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Revelio. Protego!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Levioso! Accio! Protego! Protego! Lumos. Protego!
Crystal balls and divination. Shattered everywhere.
Why are we only learning all the boring potions? When are we learning Felix Felicis? Knowing Sharp, he'll probably teach it after we've done our exams.
Ugh, what am I...
Accio!
I met some of my best friends in flying.
There's something in there, I just know.
Accio! Levioso!
That was it! Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
Protego!
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
taken to studying during the day in the dormitory. No one's there and I can practice my cards to my heart's content.
Oh.
Leviosa! Accio!
Did you hear
Revelio.
I can't wait. You know it's gonna be a laugh with Ronan.
Professor Hadai seems so logical.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
How can one not fancy Professor Garlick?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio.
I enjoy divination.
Protego! Lumos.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Protego!
I thought Professor Garlick might be too
The moth stopped. Perhaps I need to keep casting Lumos on it.
lead from her girdle with that one.
Rumour is, Professor Hecat used to work for the Ministry. Or wonder what she did.
Wouldn't be surprised if Professor Binns bored himself to death with one of his history lectures.
Revelio.
Never thought I'd witness a battle of wounded jewels.
Revelio. Protego.
Now, was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Like one of the greenhouses.